Hi, my name is Yasmin with Robles Designs, where we create jewelry websites and brands for entrepreneurs who are hell-bent on taking over the world. And today, I recently got this question from a previous client who was looking at some of her competitors or people in her field, and she saw that they had this panel when she Googled their name. She saw that they had this panel on it would be your right side of the screen when you're looking at the screen of the Google results page. And so we were looking at what she sent me a screenshot, and it was actually one of the knowledge, I think Google calls it knowledge panel. So if you were to search for something like Aladdin or Princess Jasmine, or I say that because that's what I've been watching recently with the kids, but anything like that, you'll see that on the right side of your screen it'll have like a little panel with like images of the cartoon Jasmine, the Aladdin. If you search for Aladdin, the genie. If you search for genie, using the actors, and it'll tell you a little bit of information on that. And so that is what I believe that they call a knowledge panel. I call it the panel. Um, so how can you get one of these? And for a business owner, what is the purpose of having one? So in my opinion, having one of these isn't as critical for your business as you would think. So, for example, if you are searching for the genie, right? You already know who he is. You're just searching for more information about him. That does not really get you new clients. So let's say you are a physical therapist and you're looking for new clients in Columbus, Ohio. When people type it in, they might not know about you yet. So you want to go after things, the keywords that people are searching for when they don't know about you yet. This is more branded. They already know about you. It's great for speakers, I think, great for coaches or a personality. So you are a branded personality like Oprah. Um, and so that's in my opinion, it's great if you have one. Make sure you verify it. There is a way to verify it through Google. Now, how do you get one? So I have been researching, and as of this recording, I have not found any way for you to go in and apply for one or create one. It's not like the Google My Business page, which I recommend everybody have, but it's not like that where you can go and set one up. You have to become in Google's eyes, an authority on just become well known. And so a couple of ways that you can do this is to get yourself a Wikipedia page. Any press releases that are online, make sure they are speaking about you, make sure they have your name consistently, make sure that they have those keywords about you or your business, and make sure that they are linking to your site. Make sure that your about page is branded to the keywords that you want to be found for on this knowledge panel, which would be more branded keywords versus keywords about. So, for example, instead of website designer or website design studio, it would be Yasmin Robles um, or Robles Designs, more branded keywords um, on the about page. And so again, you can go this route and try to get one, especially if you're a speaker. It'd be great to have one, or professor, researcher. It's great to have one. Just make sure that any article that talks about you has your name and it links back to your website. Make sure your website is on point, because if Google does not want to link to a site that sucks. So they are going to, if they see that you are popular, but that your website kind of sucks, it's like, do we really want to link to her? And then a few other things you can do is have a Google My Business page. If you're a speaker, you can still have one of these. If no, if you do have a business, make sure, even if it's not local, make sure you have one. So I have a Google My Business page. That's where I send people to write testimonials. The cleaning company that I own also has a Google My Business page. We just started that up. So one is local, one is online. But make sure you have one, and make sure it's up to date. So again, the knowledge panel is very similar to a Google My Business page. I think I prefer to make sure that your Google My Business page is on point versus trying to get one of these knowledge panels. If you want to get one of these, make sure that you are seen as the authority on the internet. That means making sure that any press releases, articles about you, features are looking back to your site. Make sure your site is 100% on point. and make sure you get like a Wikipedia page, do all those cool things. Make sure that you are like the boss at what you do and make sure that everything is consistent. So you don't want to be known in one place for being a speaker about, I don't know, protein shakes, and then in another location, another area of the internet, being known for, oh, I don't know, a lighting designer. I don't know. So those are completely different things, and Google's just gonna be like, what are you doing? Like this is ridiculous. What are you? Who are you? So make sure, okay, you have a Google My Business page if you are a business. If you're a speaker, you can still get one of those. Link everything back to your site. Make sure your site is 100%. Make sure you have like a Wikipedia page if you're looking to be going after a knowledge panel. Make sure all press releases and that your about page are on point. And yeah, that is basically it. So a knowledge panel, again, is when you search for something that is pretty well known, like Aladdin, and it's that panel that shows up. A lot of celebrities have these where sometimes it won't even link to their site. It'll just have like all their stats on there. That is usually a knowledge panel. So thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions or if you have any know-how about how to get featured in a knowledge panel, put them in the comments. Make sure you check out my website, roblesdesigns.com, for any additional information. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram at Robles Design Studio. Same thing on Facebook and YouTube. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any tips and tricks on getting a knowledge panel set up for you. And I will see you in the next video.